tonight. Cameras live and the packs are stacked. Chrome and color in the breakers rack. Tops and panini ready to ride. Premium heat waiting inside. Random the teams let destiny choose. Duck race thunder for the lucky few. Pick a team, warriors taking their claim. Flash break lightning without a name. Hear the chat explode tonight. Silver flashes in the breaker light. One free team in the giveaway fire. Phil keeps raising the hobby higher. Ride to the rip tonight. Downtown dreams in the neon light. Super fractors blazing bright. Outcast hobby breaks ignite. Fight for the cards inside. Kaboom thunder, one of one pride. Feel the flames when the packs ignite. Always bringing the fire tonight. Spin that wheel, break credit flies. Chat goes wild as the tension climbs. Foil reflections, numbered gold. Legends and rookies yet untold. Rip that pack, feel the spark. Treasure hiding in every card. Every stream a chance to see. History pulled on OHB. Hear the thunder through the screen tonight. Every rip in the breaker's light. Somewhere waiting in cardboard fate. A monster hit that can't be tamed. Ride to the rip tonight. Downtown dreams in the neon light. Super fractors blazing bright. Outcast hobby breaks ignite. Fight for the cards inside. Kaboom thunder, one of one pride. Feel the flames when the packs ignite. Always bringing the fire tonight. Hear the racers start to run. Duck race kings when the race is done. Top spot rising to claim their fate. As Phil breaks open the hobby's gate. Chrome reflections fill the sky. Cardboard legends flying high. Raise your hands to the stream tonight. Let the ripping gods decide. Ride to the rip tonight. breakers in the chat. Feels right in tonight. Cameras live and the packs are stacked. Chrome and color in the breakers rack. Tops and panini ready to ride. Chromium heat waiting inside. Random the teams let destiny choose. Duck race thunder for the lucky few. Pick a team, warriors staking their claim. Flash break lightning without a name. Hear the chat explode tonight. Silver flashes in the breaker light. One free team in the giveaway fire. Phil keeps raising the hobby higher. Ride to the rip tonight. Downtown dreams in the neon light. Super fractors blazing bright. Outcast hobby breaks ignite. Fight for the cards inside. Kaboom thunder, one of one pride. Feel the flames when the packs ignite. Always bringing the fire tonight. Spin that wheel, break credit flies. Chat goes wild as the tension climbs. Foil reflections, numbered gold. Legends and rookies yet untold. Rip that pack, feel the spark. Treasure hiding in every card. Every stream a chance to see. History pulled on OHB. Hear the thunder through the screen tonight. Every rip in the breaker's light. Somewhere waiting in cardboard fate. A monster hit that can't be tamed. Ride to the rip tonight. Downtown dreams in the neon light. Super fractors blazing bright. Outcast hobby breaks ignite. Fight for the cards inside. Kaboom thunder, one of one pride. Feel the flames when the packs ignite. Always bringing the fire tonight. Hear the races start to run. Duck race kings when the race is done. Top spot rising to claim their fate. As Phil breaks open the hobby's gate. Chrome reflections fill the sky. Cardboard legends flying high. Raise your hands to the stream tonight. Let the ripping gods decide. Ride to the rip tonight.
What is going on, everybody? It is Outcast Hobby Breaks. It is Friday night. It is break night. We have 5 breaks on tap tonight. 2 of them are still a little bit short on spots to run them, but we have 3 breaks that have filled up, and we are going to run them in order tonight, and then hopefully circle back around to do the other 2. I need to close my door because I can't be loud. Just realized that. I'm like, I really need to close my door so my wife doesn't start yelling at me saying I'm too loud in the break room here tonight. But we want to be loud because we want to break some fire tonight. Our internet continues to be a mess, but let's go Hurricane Hocevar. No kidding. Hunter, can you imagine what it's going to be like when they put Cletus McFarland in this set? This set might go crazy. Like, I could totally see this thing just, these NASCAR sets exploding when McFarland gets his card in the Panini. We are going to kick it off with break 26-164, which is our Leaf baseball break. That break filled actually really fast. and then we'll see how the night takes us. We'll take a walk through the store here in a minute and show you what you can jump into if you want to still jump into a break tonight. All right. I'm just finishing up the random for the NASCAR break. Two, 9, 8. Sorry, I'm just finishing this random here so I can post it for folks for the NASCAR so they can see what serial numbers they have for tonight. All right. All right. Got that one done. So the NASCAR break will be up on top next. That'll be break 26-165. Let me get the tags in here for the baseball break. The draft of Dude, did you see is Roman Anthony in Leaf 2026? Probably. I'd say there's a good chance. I mean, Nick Kurtz is in here, so I would assume there's a good chance for that. Did you see that Cletus is running the Talladega truck race? He's going to run it in the 4-car. I just saw the announcement on that. All right. For anybody who is new to our breaks, we do a thing called a serial number giveaway. Basically, what it is if you happen to guess a serial number that is on a card, I'll use this card as an example. If you happen to guess this correct serial number, so in this case, this is number 18 of 25. If you would put 18 in the comment section, and that number happens to hit tonight, you will win yourself $5 break credit. The way this breaks down is if you guess a number between 1 and 10, you will get $2 break credit for every time that hits because they hit more prominently. However, if you do have guess number 1 and we hit a 101 tonight, you do get the opportunity to win $10 break credit for that. Any guesses between the numbers of 11 and 99, you win $5 break credit. Anything over 99, you win $10 break credit for every time it hits. You do not need to be in any breaks to participate. You just need to come in, drop a comment, and you can take off, and then you can check the list sheet later on in the evening. Liam going for the moon here, going for $4.99. Hey, Liam, do you want the... I don't have the truck race on right now. I had SmackDown on right now. What's up, Hayden? Hayden, I'm working your shipment. A lot of shipments I'm still working on these, so just bear with me a little bit on that. Just been a very busy week. I've got some new products we'll be dropping. What's going on, Victoria? I've got a couple of new products in here that we'll just show real quick. Probably we're going to have some stuff we'll do for some flash breaks. Next week's breaks are going to be a little bit weird. Sunday, Monday, as usual. However, I will be on travel Wednesday through Friday next week. So we will do break drops on Tuesday. And then we will, but the break night will be on Saturday. So I may drop a couple extra breaks on Thursday and prep for Saturday. Liam, do you want the immaculate tin from the break on Wednesday? Do you want this? Otherwise, I'm just probably gonna throw it in the trash. I know you ask for those boxes periodically. What's going on, Jason? What's going on, Frankie? All right, so break 26-164. I've got Josh. Okay, I will set it aside for you. Josh, Jaw, Ryan, Frankie, Michael Jones, Victoria, Cruz, Dave, Kingsley, Dennis, and Mr. Mazurek. You guys crushed this leaf break. I was blown away how fast you guys filled this one. I do have 2 hobby boxes left of this leaf. This is the jumbo hobby. I do have 2 hobby boxes left of this. So, a couple fun announcements. So, fun announcements are for all you Pokemon fans, got a booster box of Mega Evolution. So, we'll have that for Monday. Picked this up today. It's a single box of Team USA Stars and Stripes. We'll probably maybe do this as a flash break one of the nights. And I brought home 2 more boxes of Prospect Edition. So, those will definitely be more flash break type stuff. Other thing to note, I was able and was successful on Topps' website today. We have a large quantity of Topps Chrome blasters and hangers coming. So we will be covered for a lot of the Topps Chrome stuff for probably the next couple of weeks here. One of the things is I will post a poll. I could probably run breaks just as Topps Chromes, like I did the release day surprise drop on you all today for the 5 mega boxes. I like to do it every once in a while, just kind of keep everyone, no one's expecting to see it. And you guys crushed that one too. But the question I'll probably pose is, do you guys like doing the mixers with hobby, or do you want to do more just straight Topps Chrome breaks? Obviously it changes the quantity of how much I think I am out of all my Panini retail products now. So it's going to be kind of Topps Chrome until Finest shows up. There is still some reasonably priced hobby Panini out there, like No Huddle, Prism, Silhouettes, and everything like that. So, all right. Let's take a quick tour through the store. Show you guys what you can jump into tonight if you want to jump into any more breaks. All right. All right. As always, you can always find all of our breaks in the featured tab. Nope, that's not what I wanted. All right. This was our Chrome Mega Break. You guys crushed that one. So that one is filled, and we'll be running that here at the end of the NASCAR break. We do have a football break that is still up. Looks like we have another spot taken for Atlanta here, so we'll update that. He said Atlanta, not Arizona. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams still left in this one. We've got Cardinals for 10, Panthers for 30, Browns for 40, Broncos for 35, and Titans for 40. This is for the Silhouette hobby, 3 hangers, 3 Prism, or 3 Chrome blasters, a Select blaster, and I think that's it. Oh, and an Optic Football Mega. Did I not put that in that picture? I think I missed that in that picture. Because I think it's my last Optic Football Mega. Or is there an Optic Football? Where is it? Hold on. There it is. Yeah, I just forgot to put it in the picture. But there's an Optic Football Mega in that break. I just realized I never threw it in the picture. So we do have that break up there. That does need a couple more spots to be taken in order to run that one tonight. So if you want to get in on a football break, we do have that one still up. So we'll save that one towards the end of the night. What's up, Mike? How's it going? Good job. Nice to see you. We have our NASCAR break. That will be the one following this one. That one is filled, and that random has been run, so that is good to go. We got our baseball break we're going to do here in just a moment. We have our WWE Blaster Box break. We just got another spot taken here. We got Shawn Michaels. Very nice. For spot 9. I have committed to, if we have, I think, one more spot taken in this. All right, Josh, sounds good. Glad you got your serial number in at least. So if we get one more spot taken in this, I'm committed to just running this break. I know it's many spots short. It is $21 a spot, but I'm committed to just running this one. If we get one more spot taken in this, so you can pick your wrestler. You just can't pick Liv Morgan or Roman Reigns. It is 5 Topps Chrome WWE blasters. So we just need one more spot taken in order to guarantee that break tonight. So we have 2 breaks that are open, one with 5 spots and one with now 6 spots. So those are your breaks that you have available to you for tonight. And we are going to get started here. Close this out. All right, so we're going to get started here with our Jumbo Leaf Metal here. I'm going to go ahead and get all your serial numbers in. Our break credit list is up to date. I did just update it, so. All right, so let me get my serial numbers in here. Let's work backwards here. I got Tanner Michael. What's going on, Tanner? So, Tanner, what do you want to do for the Julio auto card? Do you want break credit for it? Oh, you asked for how much credit you had left. You have, or what credit you do have. You have $25 in credit currently. Mike K. Going with 73. 82. Jaw 13. Dennis 44. Dennis, that situation is so weird. I don't quite get it. Like, if your account's in good standing, I don't understand what. Like, they're supposed to provide you some sort of written notice if your account is kind of messed like that. Frankie going with 32. Jason, nice to see you. It's been a long time since you've been in the breaks. Welcome back. 18. Victoria, 50. So, Hunter, should I put on the NASCAR race and skip the WWE for now? Lynn changing it up with 119. Liam's going 499. That's probably the highest serial number I've seen ever guessed in here. Mark 25. Chad 145. Hunter 21. Ryan 55. Actually, I wanted to put the basketball game on, but I don't know who has the basketball game tonight. And if I'm guessing if it's Amazon Prime, I'm definitely not putting it on. D6, Brian Tanner 95. And John S 32. All right, we got all our serial numbers in. We are ready to go. So your teams for this Leaf Metal break is going to be Josh G with the Yankees, the Royals, and I have a question. If I somehow hit 4099, yeah, what's your question? Josh G has the Yankees, the Royals, and the Guardians. Jaw's got the Pirates, the Marlins, and the Rangers. Ryan Gola's got the A's, the Twins, and the Dodgers. Frankie's got son of a gun. That's supposed to be the Angel. Nope. Who is that supposed to be? Dodgers were picked. What did I delete instead of that team? Hold on. I just realized I have an error. Stand by. Can you get 1250 credit? No, I said it's greater than 99 is 10. There's an error in the random. Hold on. I inadvertently deleted a team that shouldn't have been there. What team did I delete that shouldn't have been there? I hate when I get my shorts mixed up. Sorry, I just realized that something got deleted that wasn't supposed to be. Who would have been around the Dodgers for that spot? It's probably the Marlins. Nope, it wasn't the Marlins. Who got deleted? Stand by 1 second. I gotta figure out. Somebody got inadvertently deleted here. Yankees. Pirates. So I gotta swap out the Dodgers for Ryan for whoever he should have had. Oakland A's. Dodgers. Angels. Cardinals. Rays. Phillies. Padres. White Sox. Cubs. Astros got deleted. Mariners. Giants. Is that no? They're there. Rangers. It's the Blue Jays. All right, Ryan, you have the A's, the Blue Jays, and the Twins. That was the team that got deleted. So I will repost that. It was the Nats spot at the bottom. It inadvertently deleted too. Lakers game just came on. Lakers have been doing really well. All right, so going back to this, Ryan Gola's got the A's, the Blue Jays, and the Twins. Frankie's got the Dodgers, the Rockies, and the Orioles, and the Braves. He's also got the Nationals, the O's, and the Red Sox. Michael Jones has the Mets, Brewers, and Giants. Victoria's got the Mariners, Reds, and Diamondbacks. David Kingsley's got the Astros, the Tigers, and the Padres. Dennis has the Cubs, the Cardinals, and the Phillies. And Mr. Mazurek has the White Sox, the Angels, and the Rays. And those are your teams in that break. Let me fix that. Just post that here. Down to 4 speed teams left in the Silhouettes break. Have that in there. All right. No, that Silhouettes break might have another spot open due to a no pay. So we will watch that one closely. All right. So let me fix that. There we go. Got that fixed. Okay. So there we go. We got that one updated. And 164. Okay. All right. We're good. All right. Let's go. So this is a 2026 Leaf Metal Jumbo. It has 16 cards per box, 1 on-card auto, 8 base, 8 autos. All these boxes are hand collated by Leaf, so you typically come out of these boxes at least 1 card pretty strong. The way we're going to break down this is players will be decided based on either the jersey that they are wearing, like Hideki Matsui was clearly in a Yankees jersey in the last break, or if it's a drafted prospect player, it is the current active team that they are playing for. So that is how the cards are decided in this break. So prospect, current active team, since this is a 2026 Leaf Metal box. They do it. I'm trying to cover this so I don't see anything. Or if it's a vet, it's based on the jersey they're wearing. Ah, come on, Leaf. You did it so good with all the other stuff. All right. There are your cards. Greg going to put you down for 28. Lisa going to put you down for 22. All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody. First card coming out. It's going to be a Max Bellew. I'm not going to ask my phone AI on what team he plays for. We're just going to do the quick search on it. Max Bellew. I'm going to guess he's a Rocky. 3 of 3. I'm going to save the stand cards for the... All right. Max Bellew. If it's an NIL player, we will random that at the end of the night for everybody. Max Bellew is a Rocky. That's what I kind of figured. That one seemed kind of obvious. All right, next one out. That's going to be an Emil Morales. Looks like a Dodger. Let's say 101 for Emil Morales. Emil Morales is the Dodgers. So on Kelsey. Next card out is going to be Cam Appenzeller. That is a name right there. Cam Appenzeller. 3 of 3 for, I'm going to guess Rockies. Just based on the jersey. Cam. Cam Appenzeller is a player for the University of Tennessee. So that is an NIL card that we will random at the end of the break to everybody who's in the break. Next out, we've got a Robert Collis. Also looks like a Colorado Rocky, but we'll see. 3 of 10 go into that one. Collis is Rockies. That's what I thought. Yeah, I just heard he had a really bad pit stop. He fell out of the top 10, didn't he? Or are they just in the middle of pit cycles right now? I just heard that off the TV. All right. Next out is a Sebastian Walcott. Well, that's a Major League Baseball player. I believe that's a Rangers, but we'll double check it. That's 2 of 3 for the Sebastian Walcott. Or maybe it was Rangers. Sebastian is... He is for the Rangers. All right, next out. Should be getting to our autos here pretty soon. Okay, these two don't want to come apart. Fine, we'll do both. We've got Cade Obermiller. which I think is going to be the Pirates, and a Yariel Padilla. Cade is 2 of 10, and Yairo Padilla is 2 of 6. 2 of 10. All right, Cade is going to be... Cade's going to be the Phillies. I was wrong. Looked like a Pirate jersey, but it's a Phillies card. On the shimmer and the Yarrow. Is a Cardinal. Watch that one, makes more sense. All right, one for the Cardinals there. So far we've got hits for, let's see, where's the Rockies? Frankie Riffle has got some hits in this one. Cardinals end up going to Dennis. Grabbed a couple out of this. Yeah. All right, next one out. This should probably be the last. This is likely going to be the last one without an auto. If it will let go. Yeah, this last one. Next one's going to be the autos. That's going to be a Dax Whitney on the Armed and Dangerous. 8 of 8. Dax Whitney. I like the Armed and Dangerous. Those are kind of cool. Mr. Whitney. He is an NIL player. He plays for the Oregon State Beavers. That is an NIL player for random for later. The end of the break. First autograph coming out. Well, that one's pretty clear. That's a Yankee. That's Ben Hess coming out for the Armed and Dangerous. Ben Hess for the Yankees. That is 3 of 5. Going to the Yankee spot. Going to Josh. Congrats, Josh. Yeah, they do definitely have some cool cards. They just don't want to come apart very well. Next out for the Colorado Rockies, Brody Brecht. Brody is going to be 5 of 8 going to the Rockies. Rockies having themselves a break here. Frankie. I will confirm Brody, but I'm going by the jersey here. That looks very Rockies. Yep, Rockies. Yeah, kind of just throws that Western type feel in it. I agree. All right, next out. That is a Bryce McCage on the cracked ice. I'm guessing that's a Brewer. That is a 101. Bryce McCage on the atomic cracked ice, whatever you want to call it. Shattered glass. Bryce McCage is a Brewer. You can kind of tell with some of them pretty quickly with the uniforms. All right, we have 5 cards left. I think you have 5 cards left. Next, auto. Chen Wei Lin on the Armed and Dangerous. Kind of a cool card. 3 of 10 on the Chen Wen Lin. Chen Wen Lin. What's up, Mike? chin is going to be for the Cardinals. Cardinals having a solid break too. All right. Looks like we have 5 cards left, actually. Oh, it's 16. Yeah, so that's correct. We have 16 8 auto cards and 1 bonus on-card autograph. We got Chris Hackapane on the Explode Into the Scene. That is a 6 of 8. A lot of names I've never heard of before. This is the one downside of Leaf. Chris Hackapane. That is an NIL card. So that will be random as well at the end of the duck race. Next out, we have a Caden Boggett. I don't even know. I'm not even going to try saying that name. Looks like for the Rays or the Marlins. Cade Boggett. And that is a NIL card. Not currently drafted by any baseball team. All right. 3 cards left? 3 cards left, apparently. Liam Doyle on the Metal X. What's up, Mike? Liam Doyle on the Metal X. That is a 1 of 1 on the Liam Doyle. I'm guessing Cardinals or Angels on that one. Liam Doyle is for well, Hunter, that just helped Tosavar having that caution come out. Liam Doyle is the Cardinals. Prospect for the Cardinals. I don't think it works that way. Next one out is Jamie Arnold on the Explode to the Scene. That is numbered 1 of 4. Just set for the Cardinals tool. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Late dinner at camp. Just turning back in. Tuning back in. Jamie Arnold. I'd say that's a Phillies. Nope, I was wrong. He's an Athletic. He is an Athletic. That is going to the A's spot. Going to Ryan. Very nice. All right. And the last card in this set. I'm assuming this is going to be a big one. Or not. Kind of. Bill Mazeroski. 7 of 15 for Bill Mazeroski. I don't know, Bill. Not the big hit card I was expecting in this one. He was for the Pirates. Going to the Pirate spot. Bill Mazeroski going to Jaw. I'm not familiar with Bill. Apparently did he just pass away? Oh, he just passed away too, actually. He just passed away on February 20th at 89. So this is one of Bill's last autographs. Bill Mazeroski. Bill Bradley. All right. Well, there you go. One of the most famous home runs ever to hit in history. I just couldn't remember where he was from or heard the name from. All right. Bill Mazeroski is going to be your last hit in the Leaf. So let's go through. We're going to have 3 NILs. I think Jamie Arnold was the other one. Nope, Jamie was the A. Wasn't Liam. Caden Boga something. Where's Caden here? Oh, got Caden here. So that's an NIL card. Chris Hakapan. That is also an NIL card. All right, so we have 4 NIL cards that we're going to do a duck race for. This one's lower numbered. 6 of 8. 2 of 2. All right, so we're going to do the Caden. Caden's for the top spot. Chris for the second spot. 3 of 3 and 8 of 8. Cam's going to be for the third spot, and Dax is going to be for the 4th spot. So that is how. So 4 out of the 10 spots in this break are going to get a chance at these NIL cards. What's going on, Sean? All right. We're going to do a duck race. I'm going to put everybody in the break in that duck race. I'm going to put 1 minute on the clock on this one. I'm going to go fetch my coffee from downstairs. All right, let me share this duck race with you all. I don't think you jumped into anything tonight, Sean. All right, we're going to do 1 minute on the clock for the duck race. All right. So, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Good luck. 3, 2, 1, and you're off. Be right back. Get my coffee. All right. And the winner for the top spot, it's going to be Phil Mazurek. Congrats, Phil. And I thought I could get that coffee done in a minute. I was just a little bit short. All right. And we'll show you your top 4 here. Phil, you are going to get the Caden Bonga Paul. Ryan Gola is going to get the Chris, that guy. Frankie Riffle, you're going to get the Cam card. And Dax is going to go to Victoria. Congrats to those. All right. Well, I didn't know Kyle Busch was in this race tonight. So you got Hocevar and Busch. All right, so that was break 26,164. All right, so we had those 4 cards, and then we'll just do a recap here. And you guys are going to hear me all say these names terrible again. We got Yaro Padilla. Let me get rid of this screen here. All right. We have Yaro Padilla, Cade Overmiller, Sebastian Walcott, Robert Kalaz, Max Bellew. Emil Morales, Ben Hess, that one's for the Yankees. Liam Doyle on the Metal X. Brody Brecht, Rockies. Chen Wei Lin, Jamie Arnold, Bryce McCage, and the best card in that break was the Bill Mazeroski. Rest in peace. All right, we are going to do the NASCAR photo box next. And then we're going to do the Topps Chrome Megas. Oh, Hocevar took the lead. All right, here is our NASCAR box. This is a NASCAR first off the line box. It's going to be ranked 26,165. All right, let me put your who got what when. Hocevar is taking the lead. Oh, ooh, he just got loose, way loose. Ooh, he almost got taken out too. Well, Hunter, you're right. The race is pretty good on the Craftsman Truck Series right now. Man, you got the Kyle Busch versus Hocevar show now. Oof. That's going to be interesting. All right. I'm going to do the tags for folks on this one. This is a photo box. This one has an exclusive. I believe it's an auto or a parallel number to 7 or less. Oh, that's a race and a half going right now. All right. Oh, caution. Do it all over again. All right. Where's my stream? Where's the stream? Hello, internet. Yeah, no kidding. It's only the only thing that's a shame is the fact that it got slowed down due to the caution. Yeah, it is. Hey, we're gonna rip NASCAR. We'll having NASCAR on TV. How about that? All right, break 26,165. So this was a pick your driver and get a serial number for the rest. Hunter, Carl, Carl. Brian Tanner. That's it. All right. Let me make sure I get the share. All right. All right. We got our tags in. We are ready to rock and roll for the NASCAR break here. This was a pick your driver with a serial number. We've got Tom Condor has Carson Hocevar and serial number 2. Ryan Webb has AJ Allmendinger and spot 0. Hunter Dunn has Connor Zilic and spot 8. I couldn't even see it myself. It was so tiny. Carl has Alex Bowman and spot 6. Tom Connor's got Kyle Larson, spot 5. Brian Tanner's got Ryan Blaney, spot 1. Anthony Bell's got Denny Hamlin, spot 3. Brian Tanner's got Ross Chastain, spot. Sorry, Ryan Webb had spot 9. Man, my eyes are apparently just playing tricks on me. Brian Tanner has spot 0. Ryan Webb has spot 9. Hunter Dunn has Chase Elliott, spot 4. And Ryan Webb has Joey Logano, spot 7. Apparently, I made the letters too small for even for myself. All right. This is 165. All right. Let's go. We're going to get 3 autos and mems. I can't remember if the first off the lines are in addition to the autos and mems or if it's one of them turns into this. One of the things with this product is we do have the chance at downtowns. It would be sweet if we had a NASCAR downtown tonight. So a reminder for folks who are not familiar with serial number breaks, the way the serial number breaks work is the number assigned to you is the number of the first letter next to the left of the slash you want to match your number. So in this case, this is a card to go to spot 8. If this card was not serial numbered, we would flip it to the back. In this case, it's a letter. We have a letter code that basically where this falls in the alphabet, letter R, that first digit of that number where you fall, or if the card has a number on the back, say like, for example, this one, this would go to spot 5. That is how the serial number portion of the break works. In other words, in serial number breaks, unless it's the driver that's been selected by somebody, everybody has a chance at every card in the box. All right. Take a look at the back. This is everything you can hit in this product. Like I said, the big thing that you're going to look for, oh, that's new. They now have numbered downtowns in here. Huh. That's new. All right. Numbered downtown chances. So many packs in here. Oh, it's packs. Holy cow. Empty box. This is your first off the line exclusive. I was able to get these on Dutch auction. All right, let's power up through a couple of these. Chrome Mega Boxes will be the next break up. That will be break 26,166 to be the next. That was a thick card right there. Oh, heavy. Maybe it's a sheet metal. Apparently, they just put these all in the way they wanted to put them in. Upside down, right side up, sideways, backwards. All right. Do this one, and we'll start running them down. All right. These names I can say because I hear these names all the time. Yeah, Parker Retzloff. That is going to go to spot 2. Todd Gilliland is going to go to spot 7. First serial numbered card of the night, other than the Leafs, 121 of 199. It's going to go Brad Keselowski. It's going to go to spot 1. Go to Brian Tanner. Ryan Blaney with the Loudon Crab, spot 5. Team Logos Colleague Racing, spot 4. Jeff Gordon. Ryan Blaney's not going to spot 5. Ryan Blaney's going to the Blaney spot. Jeff Gordon, spot 7. Ross Chastain going to the Ross Chastain spot. Landon Huffman is a rated rookie. Really interesting. Spot 8 going to Hunter Dunn. That's an interesting one. Kid Porter. Kyle Larson going to the Larson spot. Luke Fenhaus go to spot 8. Blaine Perkins, spot 9. Ty Dillon, who's been mentoring Cletus lately, spot 5. Fake out card. Kevin Harvick. That is 179 to 199 going to the 9 spot, going to Ryan Webb. It's the old throwback Jimmy John's Mustang. I have to sleeve in top of the Harvick Green. That's one of my drivers. That's right. They're at Texas, aren't they? We'll sleeve the win. All right. We got Spellbound Ryan Blaney going to the Blaney spot. Frankie Muniz, who's apparently restarted acting again. Spot 7. Richard Petty. Spot 9. Austin Hill. Spot 0. Eric Almirola. Spot 4. Rusty Wallace. Spot 0. Daniel Dye. Spot 7. Zachary Tinkle. Spot 7. Kyle Busch, who's been having a horrible season. Spot 0. There's a Carson Hocevar right there. Carson Hocevar going to the Hocevar spot. Corey Heim, spot 8. Kid Reporter. Jeremy Clements going to spot 2. Anthony Alfredo, spot 6. Christian Eckes, spot 4. How about a Chase Elliott Optic Laser? That is 62. No 62s tonight. 62 of 199 going to the no spot because that's the Chase Elliott spot. Going to Hunter. I got to catch myself on some of those. Very nice, Hunter. Nice Chase Elliott. As appropriate, Kevin Harvick is ahead of Chase Elliott. Richard Petty, spot 9. Bubba Wallace, spot 7. Austin Cindric, spot 7. Cade Honeycutt, spot 5. Spencer Boyd, spot 3. Riley Herbst, spot 8. Dale Jarrett, spot 3. Andres Perez de Lara, and a Lane Riggs. I think it's a sheet metal part. Yep, that is a sheet metal Lane Riggs. Perez spot 0. The Lane Riggs sheet metal card, pedal to the metal, is not numbered. It's going to go to the G spot. It's going to go to the 7 spot. It's going to go to Ryan Webb on the Lane Riggs pedal to the metal. Going to the 7 spot. Congrats, Brian. I get my 138 points out. I just got them in the mail. I got all my top loaders reloaded and reordered. 138 points. Very nice. Very evil. Actually, VCW actually delivered all these top loaders pretty quickly. I was actually surprised how fast they delivered them. All right. Huddle them at Elaine Riggs. All right, back at it. We got Brendan Butterbean, Queen, spot 3. Austin Dillon, spot 1. Austin Hill, spot 3. Kid Reporter. Brandon Jones, spot 9. Justin Haley, spot 9. Christopher Bell, who's going to be a terror this year, spot 0. Carson Hocevar on the Optic, spot 5. Well, it's not spot 5. It's Carson Hocevar spot. I'll stop saying that eventually. Noah Gregson for Front Row Motorsports. That is 81. Tanner Michael, super close, had 82. 81 at 199, going to the 1 spot, going Brian Tanner. Very nice. Very evil. The next spot is also numbered. It is the team logo Hendrick Motorsport, 199 of 199. Liam, you should have guessed 199 instead of 499. 199 of 199. Going to the 9 spot. Going to Ryan. Connor Zillich going to the Zillich spot. And Richard Petty, spot 3. All right, let's rip some more. So we've got 1 relic. We should get 2 more hits out of this box, and we still haven't hit our photo. I believe it said it was numbered to 7 or less. I think it's a photo, auto, or parallel. I can't remember exactly what it was. Pretty happy that I ended up hitting the megas today. I ended up buying 12 mega boxes today and 20 blaster boxes for Topps Chrome Football. So that's why I was saying we've got a lot of Topps Chrome Football we're going to rip through. Nice thing is I don't have to sit there and stalk Walmart's website and Target's website anymore. That was just getting painful. All right, let's do 1 more pack after this one, and we'll start cranking them out again. All right, here we go. Alex Bowman going to the Bowman spot. Matt Kenseth, spot 8. New Year winner Ty Gibbs going to spot 7. Chase Briscoe on a green Ray Wave. That might be our photo exclusive. On a green Ray Wave. That is our photo exclusive. That is 3 of 7 going to the 3 spot. Anthony Bell takes the Chase Briscoe. I got to meet him out in Las Vegas. Pretty cool. Got to do a go-kart race with him. Very nice. There's your photo exclusive. 3 of 7. Then you got a Denny Hamlin, 276 to 299. Going to the Hamlin spot. That's going to Anthony as well. Anthony just takes back-to-back hits on that one. Jimmy Johnson on the Spellbound going to spot 7. William Byron, spot 6. Martin Truex Jr., spot 8. Kyle Busch, spot 1. Josh Berry, one of the drivers I follow, spot 8. Chandler Smith, spot 6. Cole Custer. Thought that was going to be auto. Spot 1 on Cole Custer. How about a Dale Earnhardt Jr. on a green laser? That is going to be 58 of 99. Any 58s tonight? No 58s. 58 of 99 going to the Dale Earnhardt Jr. That's going to go to the 8 spot. Hunter Dunn takes a Dale Jr. card. Nice. You got a Chase Elliott and a Dale Jr. You got the combo right there. I think his legacy is succeeding more, honestly, as an owner than it is as a driver. To be completely frank. Team Penske, team logos. Spot 3, Riley Herbst. Spot 8. Eric Almirola, spot 2, Kid Reporter. Justin Bonzor, spot 3. Josh Williams, who parked his car in the infield one time, spot 6. Daniel Hemrick, spot 3. Landon Castle. Boy, I'm hoping our third hit is a monster auto because our first 2 have been kind of rough here. So I hope we're setting up for some big monster autograph here. Landon Castle suited up. That is not numbered. That is going to the L spot. L is going to be letter 12. So that's going to go to the 2 spot. That's going to go to Tom Condor. Tom, you're going to get yourself some Landon Collins fire suit. Oh, my goodness. 4 wide. Wow. Man, they get sucked up in the corner really quickly. Ross Chastain going to the Ross Chastain spot. Corey Heim on the Spellbound, spot 4. Austin Hill, spot 8. Ryan Newman, spot 2. Eric Jones, spot 3. Austin Dillon, spot 5. Daniel Suarez, spot 9. Oh, Hocevar losing the lead. Jesse Love, nothing but love. 282 of 299. Going to the 2 spot, Tom Connor. Oh, man. Hocevar is not giving up that spot. Oh, they have caution again. Ryan Truex, spot 8. Ryan Blaney going to the Blaney spot for Race Kings. Frankie Muniz, spot 7. Casey Kane, spot 2. Ooh, somebody's destroyed. Holy moly. Man, that card is destroyed. John Hunter Nemechek, spot 7. Taylor Gray, spot 7. Carson Quaffle, spot 9. Sheldon Creed on the Prism Optic, not numbered, going to spot 3. How about a Jeff Gordon here? 287 to 299. Jeff Gordon going to the 7th spot, going to Ryan Webb on the Rainbow Warrior Jeff Gordon car here. Nice. Then another, I think this is a numbered card. 82. There you go, Tanner Michael. You just hit one. That's a nice one. Nice explosive Race Kings. 82 and 99. Tyler Reddick, the dominator this year. He's won 5 races already. The Cup Series. Won half the races this year already. Very nice. And Tanner Michael picks up $5 break credit for that one. Very nice. Gio Ruggiero, who's actually winning the truck race right now. Spot 4. Jesse Love, spot 2. Michael McDowell, spot 9. Sammy Smith, spot 5. Sam Mayer, not numbered. That's going to spot 0. Chris Buescher. Wow. Talk about timing. Buescher, spot 5. Yeah. Well, there you go. How about a little Hurricane Hocevar for you? How about a Hurricane Hocevar? Right, do I have it? Here comes the rain. It's Hurricane Hocevar coming at you. Wow. Timing is everything. Where's Tom? Well, I did say we're setting ourselves up for a big hit. There's Tom. Got exactly what you wanted in this one. Wow. Carson Hocevar. It is not numbered, but it is a Silver Prism Hocevar. Wow, timing. Timing on that one. It's crazy. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very evil. Congrats, Tom. Nice hit. Still got other cards here. We still could have a downtown. But very nice. It's what he was hoping for. It is not numbered. It's just a Silver Prism, but Ty Gibbs, Unleashed, spot 1. Raja Caruth, spot 9. Denny Hamlin for the Hamlin spot. Kid Reporter. Brent Cruz, spot 1. Casey Kane, spot 3. Chris Buescher, spot 5. Richard Petty, spot 7. Jeff Gordon on the gold, spot 7. Ryan Blaney for the Ryan Blaney spot on Spellbound. Raja Caruth, spot 7, and Ryan Blaney for the Ryan Blaney spot. I do have 2 more of these first off the lines here. So we'll have more breaks of these. I've been watching on YouTube. Aha. You could have commented on the YouTube side, or are you not well, I guess it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter if you're subscribed or not. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's the Hocevar. Go figure. Yeah, Carson Hocevar auto. I have Hocevar's autograph on other stuff in my house. It's just in the kids' rooms. All right, there we go. The last couple packs of this one. Andres Praz de Lara, spot 0. Zachary Tinkle, spot 7. Ty Dillon, spot 5. Ricky Stenhouse Jr., spot 5. Terry Labonte, spot 4. Martin Truex Jr. on the Unleashed, spot 0. Jimmy Johnson, spot 6. Sheldon Creed, spot 7. Kid Reporter. Jesse Love, Nothing But Love, spot 8. William Swallich. Got it. Gotcha. Oh, good. Everything's flipping around because our internet just blipped. Hocevar again. That's going to go to the Hocevar spot. Shane Van Gisbergen to the silver. That's going to go to spot 4. Fake out card. Rajah Caruth, spot 7. Jimmy Johnson, Spellbound. Danica Patrick, Johnson Spellbound goes to spot 4. Danica Patrick, spot 6. Dale Earnhardt Jr., spot 6. Nick Sanchez, spot 2. Terry Labonte, spot 4. Spencer Boyd on the black border. That is 38 of 76, spot 8. It's going Hunter. Can't believe we just hit the host of our card. Go figure. Corey Day, spot 1. Ross Chastain, Race Kings, the Chastain spot. Corey Heim, spot 6. Ty Dillon, spot 3. And Dawson Sutton, spot 0. Kip Porter. All right, and that is your NASCAR break. All right, let's do a recap, and then we're going to do the 5 mega boxes. Spencer Boyd, 76. Jeff Gordon to 299. Jesse Love to 299. Denny Hamlin to 299. Team Logos to 199 for Hendrick Motorsports. Yeah, very nice break. Landon Huffman, rated rookie. Brad Keselowski to 199. Suited up, Landon Castle, not numbered. It's going to go to the L spot. Chase Briscoe was our photo exclusive green Ray Wave. It's a 3 of 7. Dale Earnhardt Jr. on the green laser velocity, whichever you want to call it, 58 and 99. Chase Elliott on the red velocity, number to 62 and 99. I got some more coming up too, Tom. So if you want to jump in any more breaks, definitely hit of this break. Carson Hocevar autograph. Good hell of a timing on that one. Kevin Harvick to 199. 82 and 99, Tyler Reddick, Race Kings. Noah Gragson, 180 or 81 and 199. And the pedal to the metal, Lane Riggs. Going to the G spot, the 7 spot. All right. We are going to do our Topps Chrome Mega Box break. We've got 5 mega boxes that I dropped real suddenly on you guys today. Here they are. So it's release week. So for our mega boxes for Chrome, so I happened to get them in today. So I wanted to bring that break to you all, but I wanted to do it kind of as a surprise because I don't like guaranteeing stuff or putting stuff up there if I'm not absolutely certain I'm going to get it. But it showed, so that's why we got it. Let's get a hurricane wind. All right, let's talk quickly about what breaks we have up and available still. After this break, we have, so we still have 2 breaks that are available. We have the WWE break. We just need 1 more spot taken in that in order to guarantee it. I've got 4 out of 5 spots taken, so I just need 1 more spot in the WWE break taken. And if anybody wants to jump in on that, it is a pick your wrestler. And you can pick any wrestler that you want except for Roman or Liv Morgan. So, and then we have our silhouettes break. We have 4 spots left in that. I will be open to taking offers on remaining teams. So I'm going to put a comment in here. So I'm just going to put the note of which teams those are. That's Panthers. Panthers are 30. Currently. Browns are currently 40. We have the Broncos for 35 and Titans for 40. for 35 and Titans for 40. I actually have a fifth team in there because I need to pull them off. I also have the Packers available. Or no, not this one. This one? No, Chargers. I have a pending team. All right. So I'm going to put these. The Chargers may become available on that break as well. So open offers on those 4 teams. If you guys want to make an offer on any of them to try and pick one of them up, I will listen. And I may say I want to hold depending on what your offer is, or I might take it if they think it's good enough. So those are the 4 teams that are currently available in the Silhouettes break. We probably need at least 3 of those teams covered in order to run that break tonight. So, all right, we are going to run our next race, which is going to be break 26 166. It's going to be our 5 mega boxes of Topps Chrome football. I logged into this already. Why did it log me out? All right. We're going to run the Crabs race for this one. I think I had everybody paid in this one. Yep, everybody was paid in this one, so we're good to go on that. We're going to do 30 seconds. All right, I'm going to share the screen with you all. All right, so top 5 are going to get the Giants in each respective box. So 30 seconds on the clock. Ready, set, you're off. Who's going to get the top 5? Congrats, Jack. Jack, Jason, John, Lori, and John. John's gamer took 2 out of the 5 spots. Congrats. All right. Here is your list. All right. We got that. We're all set there. All right. I am just going to put the tags in now for this break, and we are going to be all set to run. Oh, wow. That was a power move by Hocevar. Wow. Wow. Hocevar's on a tear. All right, just getting the tags in here. Yeah, I can do that, Mark. We can do 60 for the Browns and Broncos. I do that. Yeah. I will note you on those spots. Angola. Mark. It's definitely another dub for sure. Corey Hickok. Richard Miller. Ryan Gravel. Mike LaFrance. Sean Chambers. All right. I think we're good. Man, some of my other bets didn't work out so good tonight. Raptors won, but they didn't win by enough. Magic lost. Wow, Magic got smoked. Interesting. Man, Hocevar is just absolutely killing it right now. All right. I think I got all the tags in. I think we are all set there. We've got everybody lined up to get in the break if they want. All right, we got 5 mega boxes. I have not opened a single one of these mega boxes yet, so I have no clue what they look like on the inside. The only thing I've got notated on these is they say they're the hot pink and lime green X-Fractor parallels. So we've got 5 spots here. Let me go mark. Actually, I want to mark for the silhouettes spot because that does guarantee that break for running tonight. Let me just do a post in the group. All right, so we got only 2 spots left on our silhouettes, but that break is now guaranteed for tonight because Mark grabbed that spot. Okay, that works out for me. And we have Titans and Panthers left in that break. All right. All right. So let's get started. We got our first mega box. My first look at these. Maybe your all's first look at these. We're going to go top to bottom on this list. So Jack Griffin, you are going to start out with the Giants in this box. Good luck to everybody. Let's see if we can have some fun and we can pull some magic out of these boxes here. Topps Chrome has been, to be fair, kind of brutal. We'll have plenty of Topps Chrome coming up. Empty box. Got a lot of blasters coming. No more hangers. But I think we're going to stick with the megas and the blasters here. We've got 30 megas total on the way, or if not, haven't arrived yet. And then 20 more blasters, and not just to name what else I have already in here. If you are the Rams spot, where are you, Rams? Bryce Seller. Remember, Bryce, if you want, you can trade in your buyback Matt Stafford cards you get in this break with me for break credit. I will take them for break credit. I've picked up a couple more cards for break credit. I actually got a nice little stack going of break credit cards right now. I would do 35 on the Titans. I would definitely do 35 on the Titans. I can put you down, Ryan, on the Titans. Empty box. I will put you down. I saw the Superfractor Caleb Williams autograph got pulled. All right, I got you down there, Ryan. All right. Jack has the Giants. Everybody else has their teams. First look at a mega box. Good luck. J.J. McCarthy, Trey Benson, Bucky Irving, Future Stars. We're going to, is that a number? No, that's the Hot Pink X-Fractor of Tyreek Hill. Elijah Arroyo, that's just a Silver X-Fractor. Darius Robinson, Penny Sewell, Trondé Sweat, Jordan Love, Devin Witherspoon, Refractor. No flashes tonight. We do still have one spot left we need to run WWE. So far, you're just in time for the football break. Our best hit so far tonight, we actually hit a Carson Hocevar autograph card out of the NASCAR, and he just won the truck race. So kind of ironic. And the fact that he just had that big win last week at Talladega. So Jack Beck, Kool-Aid McKinstry, Jalen Phillips, Tonga, RJ Harvey on the Pulsar, Joe Milton on the Hot Pink X-Fractor, Will Campbell. Thank you. Cam Robinson, Evan Ingram, Marshawn Lloyd, Derek Stingley Jr., Dylan Sampson X-Fractor, or Silver Prism for the Browns. Sebastian Castro, Lamar Jackson on the X-Fractor, Noah Brown, Luke McCaffrey, Kyle Pitts, Jackson Powers Johnson, JT Tumalu, Wandale Robinson X-Fractor, Patrick Surtain II, Rashid Shaheed, Marvin Harrison Jr., Noah Faint on the Hot Pink X-Fractor, Billy Bowman. Oh, we got a color here. Oh boy, we got a sweat. Nope, we don't have a sweat. I thought it was a sweat. It's a Saint. Is it an auto? No, but it is the right person. That is a lime green X-Fractor. Tyler Shuck. There's the lime green X-Fractor for you for the New Orleans Saints spots. That one's going to Ryan. Nice hit, Ryan. That card's probably worth a ton right now since this product literally just released today. Very nice. Nice hit. It's the top card we got in the break so far. Andrew Van Ginkel, Rob Gronkowski, Aaron Rodgers X-Fractor, Micah Parsons, and Emanor. And a Josh Downs. All right, that is box number 1. Jack, you got one giant card out of that. One giant card. 26,166 is going to be this break. As a reminder, again, I mentioned at the beginning of the stream, normal break drop for Sunday for Monday. However, Wednesday I will be on travel till Friday. I don't know why I'm doing that. I don't need to do that. So we will have our drop on Thursday, but that will be for a Saturday break. Because I am going to be gone all day Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Hunter, I had the Lakers to win tonight. I had $5 on them to win, and it was plus like one something, and the payout, the total payout was like $11.80 if I win, and the payout was $9.97. I'm like, you know what? Just in case the Rockets come back and make some epic comeback because it's the playoffs, I'm just going to take my payout now. I don't even know what channel the Lakers game is on even at the moment. Does anyone know what channel the Lakers game is on? All right. Box number 2. Jason Dong, you have the Giants on this one. Need some big hits out of this product. Jaden Daniels is really our only hit so far. Empty box. Who knows what channel the Lakers is on? Why is it on Prime? I hate that it's on Prime. The problem I have with Prime, here's my problem with Prime. Aside from the fact it's another streaming service you have to pay for. My wife has Prime. I have a Fire Stick. All of my apps for Hulu and all that stuff is registered under my account name. I have to completely mess up my Fire Stick in order to get Prime. So the only thing I actually have Prime on is my computer, which clearly I'm not going to put Prime on the NBA because I'm using it for this. That annoys me. All right, I guess I'm putting WWE back on. I guess but the game's kind of one-sided and almost over anyways, right? So the Pistons stay in it. So the Pistons actually still have more life to give on this. All right. Jason, you have the Giants on this one. Everyone else has their teams. Good luck. Jalen Phillips, Rashawn Johnson, Jahmyr Gibbs on the Throwback Lions refractor. Not numbered. Shamar Turner on the Prism. Benjamin Morrison, rookie. Caden Prather, X-Fractor rookie. Garrett Williams, Evan Ingram. Chris Jones on the All-Chrome. Quentin Nelson. Isaiah Bond. Ja'Cory Crossett Merritt, X-Fractor. Chris Olave. Luke McCaffrey. Will McDonald IV. Landon Jackson, Hot Pink, X-Fractor. Curtis Rourke, Lime Green, X-Fractor. Jonah Savannah. No idea who that guy is. For the Dolphins. Trayvon Walker, Aiden Hutchinson, Power Players. D'Angelo Hall, Legends of the Gridiron. Tommy Tremble. Cam Ward for the Titans. Mike Green on the X-Fractor. Derek Stingley Jr., Andrew Van Ginkel, J.C. Horn. Ches Johnson on the Hot Pink. Riley Leonard, Denzel Burke, Bijan Robinson, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Fortune 15, Jordan Love, Alan Lazard Prism, Matthew Golden, Jihad Barron, Vita V, Drake Maymay, Pat Surtain on the Pulsar, Jordan James, Hot Pink, Malik Starks, and Josh Simmons. Wow, that was terrible. Wasn't even a single giant in there. Guess it's over. I recorded though. I'm just trying to put. All right, box 2 was kind of a bust. See if box 3 can be a little bit better here. Yeah. All right, John Stevener, this is your box for the Giants. Empty box. No numbers, no autos. Come on, megas. It's supposed to be mega awesome, not mega lame. Started Star Wars from the Rapids one last night. Finally finished it. They're going. What's the Rapids one? Oh. So what, 9 movies? Are you doing all of the spin-offs too? All right, here we go. All right, John Steven, you have the Giants on this one. Everyone else has theirs. We need some little bit of heat with this one here. Bobby Brown, the third. Yami Brown. Well, there's a numbered card at least for the Broncos. 59. No 59s tonight. 59 of 199. Marvin Mims for the Broncos. We can do better. We can definitely do better. Jerry Jeudy, X-Fractor, pink. Donovan Edwards, Oluwadimi, X-Fractor. Devin Witherspoon, Joey Bosa. I heard that Darth Maul series is pretty good. Trey McBride, Power Players, Bijan, X-Fractor, Prism Silver, jeez. Tyler Shuck, rookie. Jared Verse, X-Fractor. Jordan Davis, Cameron Jordan. Cameron Dicker, wrong Charger we're looking for here. Darius Slay, hot pink X-Fractor. Mary Jones Jr., Kenny Clark. Pacheco, there's a Jackson Dart going to John Stevener. On the Fortune 15. I'm like a case set. You like an ultraviolet here. Puka Nacua, Will Johnson, Trey Amos, Patrick Queen, Roma Dunze, Will Anderson Jr., Brandon Aubrey, Taysom Hill, Prism, Jalen Walker, Khalil Mack, X-Fractor, Jackson Powers Johnson, Rashad Bateman, Jalen Carter, hot pink, Tyleek Williams, X-Fractor, Jaden Higgins, Blake Corum on the lime green X-Fractor, Jonnu Smith, Fuaga. Oh, I thought that was autoed for a second. X-Fractor of Micah Parsons for the Packers. Henry Tuatiato. Cam Scattaboo, base rookie card to John Stevener, and Osavas. Otherwise, not much to write home about on that one. All right, John Stevener he got the top 2 rookies on the Giants. I am trying to keep these type breaks for this exact reason very cheap. I'm trying not to go crazy with them. I've seen that these mega boxes have been selling for people, been offering for $125 a box, which is just insanity. Trying not to do that. I'm not doing that. Topps Chrome hobby boxes have actually come down. Not to anything yet that I would want to start ripping it in the group, but they've come down almost $300. They started at $12.50 and now they're down to $9.50. Empty box. I've heard people selling them to hobby shops at like $700 and $800, which I'm assuming it's people that have hit them off of the Topps drops. But all right, Lori Thompson, you have Giants in this one. Everyone else is theirs. So we'll do silhouettes football next. There are one, potentially maybe two teams still available on that one. I have not heard back from the person who has the Chargers. So if I don't hear back from them, the Chargers will also become available in that break. I'm looking for like a black border so we could say we have a ultraviolet or something here. Want to be one of those people that are like, look what we hit out of a box. Woo! Look what we didn't hit out of a box. All right, here we go. Latu, Montgomery. Oh, right out of the gate there's a numbered card. Jordan James, 89. No 89s. 89 of 199 for the 49ers. Jordan James, rookie. Oh, but Bryce. You're going to like this one. How about a $40 break credit for a Matt Stafford hot pink? Bryce, if you want to turn it in with me for break credit, you can do so. Just let me know. But there's a $40 MVP buyback for you right there. Very nice. Let's set that one actually over there. I like the best. So far, that's the most valuable card we've pulled. Maybe the Shuck is more. Malik Starks, Christian Kirk, Eric McCoy, Nate Wiggins, Paris Johnson Jr., Jalen Hurts on the Prism, Arroyo, Tyler Aguilar, Ramondre Stevenson, Brock Bowers, Noah Fant, David Njoku, hot pink, James Pierce Jr., Kyle Duggar, Breece Hall, Fortune 15, Justin Jefferson, Christian McCaffrey, Devin Neal on the refractor, Jack Beck, Rashawn Gary, Drake London, Will Richard, Penny Sewell on the all chrome, Diomedor Lenore, hot pink X Factor, Riley Leonard, Brandon Cooks, Tyrone Tracy, going to go to Lori, George Kittle, Myles Garrett, X Factor, Dawson Knox, Matthew Golden, Kippis Tonga, Tank Dell, Trevor Lawrence, Josh Jacobs, Rashid Rice, Will Campbell, and Darnell Mooney. All right, we got one box left. All of our hopes and dreams rest in this one box here. All right. All right, John Stevener, you have the Giants again. So here we go. Empty box. Hoping for a miracle. Want to see something big. Show me something nice. Show me something memorable. Show me something more than base cards. Show me a Caleb Williams autograph. I don't know. Picking something out of the sky here. All right, there we go. CJ Stroud, Xavier McKinney, John U. Smith, Jalen Phillips, Tyler Warren, rookie, Kamir Kitchens, X-Fractor, Kirk Cousins, Joe Alt, DeAndre Hopkins, Pulsar, Trent Williams, Pop Pink, X-Fractor, Will Johnson, Denzel Ward, X-Fractor, Jalen Johnson, Brock Bowers, Future Stars, Fortune 15, Lawrence Taylor, Prism, Jaheed Campbell, Jack Sawyer, Christian McCaffrey, AJ Terrell, Alec Pierce, Tony Pollard, Evan Ingram Prism, DJ Giddens, Tuli Tupalutu, Stephon Diggs, Malik Neighbors, Tom Brady, Devontae Adams, Jonna, that guy, Chiefs, Xavier Worthy on the lime green X-Fractor, Derrick Henry, Jalen Wright, Houston All Chrome, Luke McCaffrey, Quincy Riley, Jake Browning, Jaleel McLaughlin, Ashton Genty, Teal, Blue Wave, 186 and 199, tootin' for the Jaguars. Jag spot went to Greg Wisser. Well, I hope the next set of Chrome is better than this first set. Because Trey Hendrickson, Landon Jackson, and Garrett Wilson is not getting it done. That's 5 mega boxes. Man, Chrome just reminds me of Chrome from baseball. It's hard to hit. All right, we'll do a recap of this one. Not much to write home about on that one. We got Tyler Warren, rookie, Tyler Shuck, base rookie, Jahmyr Gibbs on the Prism throwback, Cam Ward, base rookie, Matthew Golden, base rookie. This might be the most valuable card in the entire break, a Matt Stafford hot pink X-Fractor with $40 in MVP buyback. Marvin Mims to 199. Tyler Shuck to the lime green. That also might be the most valuable card. And then a 2-in to 199 and a Jordan James to 199. And that is your Chrome Mega Box break. Let's do some break credit giveaway on that one. Let's give away $10 in break credit. All right. If you want to get into winning $10 in break credit on that one, or after that one, keyword, put it in the chat while I get the next break loaded. Is to enter is your keyword is going to be dusted. Put dusted in the chat, and you will enter to win $10 in break credit. So go ahead and put that in the chat, and I'm going to get the next break loaded up. That was a dusty break. That was a very dusty break. Ugh. I do not like dusty breaks. They make me very sad. No dusty breaks. It just kind of reinforces that I need to continue doing like some form of hobby in with these Chrome boxes. I mean, you guys agree? Do you feel like Chrome obviously has a lot of that big hit potential, but with the way a lot of these boxes are falling, that having a box like Silhouettes, having Prism No Huddle, like where we know we're guaranteed those autos, like I could go find Phoenix premiums that have one auto and run relic in them with color blast chances. Like, you guys think that's a better continue to do breaks like that where we kind of throw those products in there with it so we know at least we're going to get an auto out of it? Or would you rather do like just more quantity of Topps Chrome? Like, what do you guys think? Like, what do you want to do? Because I'm definitely looking for some feedback on this. I have my sentiments on it, but I want to know how you guys feel. Move something here. There it is. Man, got a bunch of these buybacks. 40, 60, 80, 100, 200, 240, 260, 300. Got $380 in MVP buybacks right now. The megas? Yeah, the megas just finished. Carolina is available, Greg, if you want them. Bryce, you may have gotten the best card in the entire break. You got an X-Fractor Matt Stafford for a buyback credit of $40. If you want to trade that in with me for break credit, I'll take it for $40. I'll do an even Steven on those for that for you if you want. All right. All right, so Greg, do you want Carolina? Carolina, Carolina was 30. If you want to, it was definitely not 5 megas and 5 hangers. Oh, it's 5 megas, slight typo. That's why you didn't see the 5 in there. That's why you see in the list, copy paste error. The top. Yeah, I'll just fix that typo. It was only 5 mega boxes. That's why the title said 5 times 2025 Topps Chrome mega boxes. I was literally doing this in a parking lot, dropping it, and I didn't put the I forgot to change that part. But that's why if it was both, they would have had the 5 one line and then the 5 on the next line. Kind of like on this break, you see like everything's listed out. So that's just bad copy paste. Like that's the second time I've done that. Or I forget to go in there because I'm copying and pasting a different post. All right. No, it was definitely, that's why the title said 5 megas. Because if I put hangers in the title, then it would have been both. Oh, God. Back hurting. So I just fixed that in the title. Ow. All right. If you want to do the Panthers for 25, I'd do that. Knock $5 off them. Chargers are going to open up in this one as well. I got a no pay on the Chargers, so yeah. Yeah, Carolina Panthers 25. I'll put you under the Panthers. All right. If anybody wants the Chargers, you want to take the Chargers, Sean? You got it. Number 15. All right, Sean, I just noted you in there. I think everybody else is paid, so I think we're good there. Sean Chambers just grabbed him, Josh. So he just got ahead of you on the Facebook side. Bangarang. You just made me think of the movie Hook. Bangarang. All right, let's run the random for the Giants in this one. 9 spots. We've got 9 boxes here. 3 blasters, 3 hangers, select, optic, and silhouettes. Yeah, that's fine. I know you're good for it, Greg. So, all right. Let's run a brain rot. Or no, let's run the Penguins. Let's do the Penguin race. Top 9 are going to get you in for... We'll do 30 seconds there. We're going to do a Penguin race for the Giants. Rude, crude dude. Yeah. Yeah. That was such a good movie. God, Robin Williams was such a good actor. It's such a shame what happened to him. And the thing was, he wasn't suicidal. He was sick. I mean, what he did, he thought that was better for his family, and it just sucks that he had to happen what he had happen to him. All right. 30 seconds on the clock. This is top 9 to get the Giants. 9th spot's going to get the Select Blaster. 8th spot's going to get the Optic Mega. 6, 7, 6, 5 are going to get the Chrome Hangers. 4, 3, 2 are going to get the Chrome Blasters. And then top 1 is going to get the hobby box of silhouettes for the Giants. So, all right, here you go. 3, 2, 1, and you are off. The Penguins are falling asleep here. Rufio, Rufio, Rufio. It looks like Mike Kilmer is going to run away with this one here. There you go, Mike. Nice win there. All right, Mike Kilmer is going to get the Giants for the Silhouettes box. Your top 9, Sean Chambers, Greg Wisser, and Mark Hudson. Greg picked up the Panthers and ended up. Hi. All right. Good night. Okay. You're going to stand in line at Target? Huh? I don't know. Good luck. I'm not going to make you go stand in line for the Target at 7 a.m. I mean, that's the only thing is I feel like I'm afraid like other people are going to be there and they're going to do like the thing with the noodles and buy everything. Probably he's on, but yeah. So, all right. Well, love you. Oh, good. All right, so Sean, Greg, and Mark, you each guys are going to get a blaster for the Giants. Christopher, Vera, Brad Harriger, and Luke, you guys are going to get hangers. Chad Nugent, you're going to get the Optic Mega, and Kevin Stevens, you are going to get the Select Blaster. Tomorrow, they're doing a Target Pokemon Trainer Day or something, and they apparently have a bunch of Sean, they have a bunch of like stuff that you can wear. Clothes. That's the word I'm looking for. Clothes. They have like different clothes that they're selling for Pokemon, and I'm just afraid that everybody and their mother is gonna go try to buy it. Not because they want it, but they just figure they can just buy it and resell it to everybody. Like this You guys knew about these like Noobles squishy toys and dumpling squishy toys? Have you guys heard about these things and that they're driving like people to hoard them and resell them like back in COVID days? All right, get that. All right, we're good. Penguins go away now. All right, penguins go away. All right, let me write down a couple of your guys' new numbers here. I saw Andrew jump in at 13. I got Mike LaFrance. L 65. And who else had a number? Oh, Anthony 55. And all right. We're going to do our duck race for the $10 of break credit. For those that were into that giveaway, there's your cut line. All right. So I'm going to do a quick duck race here for the folks that jumped in. Here we go. What the heck happened to that sheet? Did I pick the wrong? Oh, that's what happened. There we go. Sorry about that. All right, I'm just writing down those who entered into the giveaway for $10 of break credit. Here, we're going to run that race here. Ryan, Christopher, VIEIRA. Chris, I have to be diligent writing down your name because I'm like, I don't want to mess it up. Anthony, Bill, Josh G. Josh, did you get into the definitive break that, or it's his definitive collection break, or try to do a mini in the definitive break for RGL for tomorrow? All right, so I think I only had 6 entries. 1, 2, 3, 4. I thought about doing a mini spot, but I was like, I'm not that lucky with those. I have a philosophy about minis, but I think it only plays out when I'm in 25 spot minis minimum. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I've got 7. All right, I got 7 people who entered into this giveaway. You bought 2 fillers, dude. The goofy dumplings. Yep, Ken, thank you. I saw you and I just didn't write you down. Well, you needed to put Dusted in the comments. You didn't put Dusted in the comments. I put the cut line in there. Yeah, I'll do another giveaway at the end of this break. We'll do another break credit giveaway at the end of this one. All right. Let me, hopefully we don't get dusted twice here. All right. Here is your duck race. Top spot's going to get $10 in break credit here. And you're up. Your winner. You got $10 of break credit that I'm adding to your name. Congrats. I gotta say, I've been slow rolling some of the breaks I've been buying into because I don't know. I see a lot of the Topps Chrome hobby breaks up there, and the box prices, like you can see kind of from RGL's, like his quantity went down in terms of those breaks because those rebuy prices went up so much. All right, I'm gonna put that $10, Josh. I'm putting that in your account right now. Josh, you now have $20 of break credit. I know nothing of this, Dustin. I didn't say Dustin. I said Dusted. All right. All right. Can I do that? Okay, good. All right. So this is going to be break 26-163. We've got 9 people who have the Giants in this one. Let me just get those tags in for them. Where is it? Seriously? All right, break 26-163. We've got Mike Kilmer, Sean Chambers. Sean, that Charger spot worked out pretty good for you. Greg, Mark, Christopher Vieira, Brad Harriger, Luke, Chad, Kevin, Joshua, Paul, Dennis, Anthony. So, all right. So I didn't actually see anybody if they replied to it. Do you want me to continue to put breaks together that include at least one or some form of a hobby box versus just going straight into nothing but Chrome retail? Or would you rather just do the straight Chrome retail and don't worry about adding a $300 or $400 hobby box into the mix? Because what I buy over the weekend or choose to buy or try to request to buy will kind of be dictated a little bit by kind of how you guys feel about that. I think the break that I dropped for Sunday will be all Chrome. But the break I do Tuesday for Saturday, that one may be different. Add the hobby. Okay. You guys, everybody else agree with that? Keep a hobby in there. Keep some form of hobby in there. All right. I'm going to maneuver these around here. I've noticed a couple Panini hobby products have gone downhill in price, which is good for us. All right. Where's the select? All right. Kevin Stevens has the Giants in the select box. Let's go. Figure at least with the hobby, you got something that's got that. Like that Tyler Shuck card we hit, or not Tyler Shuck, Quinn Ewers card we hit out of that No Huddle box was actually really, that was a big card. That was an $800 card. Quinn Ewers to 10 auto. It's actually a monster card. All right. So Kevin has. Do we have a chance to hit a zebra on this one? We missed so many zebras in these products. For all the numbered cards they say exist in select retail, we've seen very few in the low numbered region. Here we go. The Select Blaster Box. Good luck. Trevor Etienne, Josh Allen, Russell Wilson. That's going to be one for Kevin. Shadur Sander, Select Certified. JJ McCarthy, Ashton Genty, Achan, Ernest Jones, Drake Maymay, Marvin Harrison Jr., Travis Hunter, Cam Scadaboo, Jadon Blue, Bucky Irving, Benjamin Morrison, Ty Johnson, Jameer Gibbs, Quinshon Judkins, McMillan on a silver. Nice for the Panthers. TJ Watt, Tootin, Aaron Jones, and wow. Damn, that's actually really valuable. That's a lot of freaking Panini points. Damn. Bryce Young. I've never said that Panini points never seemed so expensive, but that is the most Panini points I have ever hit in a box. Holy cow. That's a big one. Let me just see real quick. That might be pretty significant in money. That might be a really significantly expensive card. That's a lot. Let me do a little comp check on that one. Kind of curious. Damn. That's big. That's really big. Depending on time you sell it, that's anywhere between 200 about $200 card right there. Maybe even more if you catch it at the right time. Wow. That's significant. If you time that right and you sell that right when something big is going to drop for Panini points, that is a big card. That one sold way low. Damn. All right. Random to all at the end of the break. Whew. See, what is this? All of our big hits have come out of Panini. We've had one big hit out of Topps Chrome. I know it's only one product worth, but all of these boxes that I've been hanging on to, we've had more big hits out of Panini. Okay, fine, I'll take it. I'm sure you will. And so will everyone else. Yeah, I'm basically randoming in $200 to $300 to $400 to everyone in the break. That's a big random right there. That's a really big random. That's significant. I'm kind of shocked by that. Like, I'm used to the 150 points we get, not the 2,500. That's wild. It's a big random. The problem is with that. Here's why I would tell you where the problem is with that. If you sell it for 200, right? You're gonna lose 15%. And then if I split into 31 spots, everyone's gonna get $5, basically. In case I drop it. I'll be all right. Yeah, at the end, if you sold it for $200 after Panini takes their fees out, everyone would get $5. I'd rather just somebody get a big hit with it, take a big shot with it. Because that's one of those things, like, I would advise, like, on a card like that, I would actually wait to see when Panini's doing, like, a big, like, white sparkle that you can pay with Panini points time, because that's where you're getting those differences of when you sell it for 400 or when you sell it for 100. So, like, that's a timing sale thing more than anything. Yeah, I think randoming it's only the fair way. There's just not a lot of return on a sale on that. Because that would be something where I would have to time that. And I don't really want to do that. That'll take way too much effort. I think it's a fun random for everybody. All right. Give everyone a shot. And I would, like I said, unless you don't have an eBay page, it's probably not something I would recommend consigning it. For me, I would recommend you guys finding a way to sell it and just like look for those timings. Empty box. All right, Chad, you have the Giants on this one. Okay, finally. Yeah, if that was like $1,000 card, then I could see an argument saying, sell it and split it amongst everybody. But I would also want consensus from everybody. When we had that Eli Willits card, that was a much different situation. Because that was just a very unexpected situation in a lot of ways. All right. Here is our optic box. One thing about the hobby boxes, if I add hobby boxes into this, do you want to keep doing things like silhouettes where it's not necessarily active players, or would you rather see hobby boxes that have active players in it? All right, here we go. Here's the optic hobby box, or optic mega box. Egbuka, Jackson Hawes, Silver Jackson Hawes, Daniel Carlson, Art Monk, Tyrone Tracy, that's going to go to Chad, Darnell Mooney, Mason Graham, Jarquez Hunter on the green hyper, TJ Hawkinson, Leonard Williams, Deebo Samuel, Greg Rousseau, Drake May, Woody Marks, Will Johnson, Tyler Warren on the green hyper, Josh Jacobs, Sam Darnold, Jalen Hurts, Anthony Richardson, Bashul Tutin, Azuruku, Walter Nolan on the green hyper. DeAndre Swift, Donovan McNabb, Tua Tagovailoa, Kenneth Gainwell, Andrew Makubu, that guy. Elijah Arroyo, Aiden Hutchinson on the blue hyper. You know what? I will heed that advice a little bit. There we go. I will heed that advice a little bit. I was just thinking that because I could knock one over, so we'll cover it so we don't worry about it. People always think it's the QR code on the front that gets you the points. It's like, no, it's not the QR code on the front that gets you the points. DK Metcalf, play action. Vernon Davis, Breece Hall, Dak Prescott, Ty Felton, Quinn Ewers on the rookie recruits, CJ Stroud, Mark Brunell, Rashee Rice, Adams, and Jaden Daniels. It's like the QR code is the only thing that just takes you to the Panini website. It doesn't do anything else. All right. Chad. All right, we got the Tyler Warren hyper here. All right. So, what would you guys prefer on hobby? Do you want active players? Do you want the retired, kind of like the silhouettes? Or does it not matter? As long as there's something hobby in there, it's all that matters. Top loaders here. Biggest you ever had hit was 900. I think we hit, didn't we hit a 900 the last break too? We ran him that one. I think we hit a 900 in the last break, or one of the last breaks we had a 900 points. Then there's like the mystery ones, where those can range all over the place. All right. Dude, Jackson Dart's been very hard to hit, period. I think the only product we've actually hit a decent amount of Jackson Darts was Mosaic. Luke Latchert, you have the Giants in this hanger box, so good luck. Stuck to my hand. All right, empty box. All right, here we go. Patrick Queen, Kenny Clark, Jared Verse, Uluwatimi, Max Crosby, Jason Myers, Jalen McLaughlin, Zach Wilson, Jeffrey Simmons, Zach Allen, TJ Hawkinson, Julian Edelman, CJ Stroud, Silver Future Stars, Leonard Floyd, Sebastian Castro, Rico Dowell, Mike Green, Will Howard, Amanor, some extra card, and a Billy Bowman Jr. Croman is continuing to beat my expectations right now. All right. Brad Harriger. Yeah, we do have one break still up right now. It is the WWE break. If we get one more spot taken in WWE, that break will run following this football break. So we just need one more spot to be taken. All right. Brad Harriger's got the Giants in this one. Everyone else has theirs. Still waiting for something big to pop. Thule, McCaffrey, Ward, Kitchens, Chin, Otten, Williams, Jordan, Avila, Bobby Brown, Jamar Chase, power players, Kurt Warner, Legends of the Gridiron, Saquon Barkley, Refractor, all chrome, Deshaun Hand, Nick Bosa, Devin Witherspoon, Will Campbell, that guy, Prather, and Mason Taylor. I got tongue-tied on him. Yeah, hangers are only bangers, and hangers have not been bangers so far. All right. But there's still hope. There's still more. All right, Chris Vieira, empty box. Still have hope. Xavier McKinney, Tavia, Michael Wilson, Jared Goff, Brandon Smith, Brian Burns. Chris gets Brian Burns. Devontae Walker, Josh Downs, Wan'Dale Robinson for Chris. He's got two Giants so far. Lamar Jackson, Bucky Irving, Caleb Williams, Fortune 15. Well, you got a chance at something because I see a Giant right there on a pulse. Is that a pulsar or is it a refractor? Caleb Williams, Brian Thomas Jr., Cameron Dicker, Quinn Ewers on a pulsar. That was not bad. And the Giant refractor is a Malik Neighbors. Will Howard, Amanor, Billy Bowman Jr., and Tumalu. On to the blaster boxes. Mark Hudson, you get the Giants in this blaster box. Empty box. All right. Mark's got the Giants on this one. Everyone else has theirs. Good luck. Romeo Dobbs. Bryce Young. Jerome Ford. Luther Burden III. Rookie refractor. That's not bad. For the Bears spot. Going to Chris. That's not bad, Bears. Dak Prescott. Javonte Sweet. Krosky Merritt. Chris Olave on the pigskin card. Jasinski. Kyle. Garrett Williams. Ray Wave Rome Odunze. Nice. Tate Ratledge. Steve Avila. Chris Olave. Jalen Phillips. McMillan on the Pulsar. Not bad. For the Panthers, going to Greg. Ingram. DK Metcalf. Josh Allen, power players. Kevin Winston Jr. Myles Garrett. Luke McCaffrey. Tua. Trayvon Diggs, red, white, and blue. Fana to Derek Stingley Jr., Ray Wave, John U. Smith, and Kenneth Grant. All right. All right. Greg, you got the Giants on this one. Empty box. Greg, you got the Giants. Everyone else has theirs. Need something decent out of this. Right? Dude, I just take an auto at this point. I wonder what the pull rate is for a lot of this stuff. I wonder what the odd percentages are. I've got to look at the checklist and see. I liked it when you could at least see on the back of the boxes like what your odds are hitting some of this stuff was. Here we go. Greg, you got the Giants. Everyone else is there. Trayvon Walker, Reek Woolen, Trayvon Walker, Refractor, Emma Worry, Jeremy Chin, Brock Bowers, Puka Nakua, Red, White, and Blue, Henry, that guy. Turpin, J.C. Horn, Dak Prescott, Ray Wave, Shamar Turner, Drake May, Demarion Overshone, J.C. Horn, Travis Hunter, Refractor. All right. Soul to Gravity. Jalen Warren, Chris Godwin, All Chrome Derrick Henry, Pigskin Brandon Cooks, Chris Jones. Oh, we have a gold pigskin for the Eagles. Jalen Carter, 20 of 25. Well, there's a nice short low print one. 20 of 25 on the gold pigskin. Do we have a 20 tonight? No 20s tonight. Going to the Eagles. Going to Jack Griffin. Jalen Carter, 20 of 25. They would have rather had Jalen Hurts, but Phil Maffa, John Dre Swift, Jaden Reed, Colton Miller, and Ty Felton. That's a solid numbered card. All right, Sean Chambers, you have the Giants in this one. And then we got silhouettes. Orange. Colorblind. They look gold. I can't keep the gold. The golds and the oranges and the yellows look so similar to me. Like they really do. They look so similar. Empty box. I hated art class as a kid. I struggled with art class, especially when they started doing colors. I really struggled with it. Like I can see color, absolutely see color, but sometimes the distinguishing it, I don't know if it's like an ADHD thing with my brain. I just don't have the patience to actually try to understand it and know what it's doing. But I know, you know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe, real American hero. G.I. Joe is his name. G.I. Joe. All right. Here we go. All right. Sean, you got the Giants. Everyone else got theirs. Jalen McLaughlin, Trevor Lawrence, Isaac Bruce, Legends of the Gridiron, Trey Trucker, Red, White, and Blue, Jason Myers, Talise Fuaga, Njoku, Ray Wave, Sebastian Castro, CJ Stroud, Xavier Legette, Stephon Diggs on the refractor, Emma Worry on the refractor rookie, Max Crosby, Bobby Wagner, power players Tyler Warren, Brian Robinson Jr. on the pigskin, George Pickens, AJ Terrell, TJ Watt, Ray Wave, JT, Lenore, Stephon Diggs, JJ McCarthy, Tank Bigsby, Pulsar, Penny Sewell, Jake Bates, Jaden Daniels, and Billy Bowman Jr. Jeez, crikeys. I know it's a blaster box, but yikes. All right, but we have a hobby box. 4 cards per pack, 4 packs per box, 4 autographs, and 4 memorabilia. We pulled some really nasty patches out of this last time. So good luck to everybody. Mike Kilmer, you have the Giants and you have the NIL cards coming out of this. It's pretty much a guarantee you're going to get something. I think silhouettes has come down a little bit in price, but I got to look at the list. Oh, this thing is sealed. Holy cow, this box is really sealed. Good Lord. That box did not want to open. Maybe it means there's something really good in it. All right. 4 packs. Yep, you get all the Giants and the NIL cards coming out of this. Bucks. That's the heaviest one. Let's do that one last. All right. Speaking of NIL, there you go. Right out of the gate. Julian Sayin for the NIL spot. Barry Sanders, pillars of the game for the Lions. Next card, Mike Vrabel. Hey, Ken. Greg. She did it again. Did it again with that 22. She hasn't used any of it either. That was the break before this. Not much came out of it. I think we had the two best cards was a lime green Tyler Shuck and a Matt Stafford buyback X-Fractor. She did it again to me. 22 of 149. Lisa hits the $5 break credit. But it was the break we ran before this one. All right. And the card behind it is 6 of 49. That is a Sam Levitt jumbo memorabilia. It's going to Mike Kilmer. I would love to be ripping the hobbies of that Topps Chrome stuff, but not at $900 a box. All right. Next up. Pack 2. Another NIL for Mike Kilmer. Keelan Russell. That's the hit. 26 of 49. Quarterback superstars. Dylan Raiola. It's an NIL card. Any 26s tonight? I swear, if that was another 22. $26 of 49. Randy Moss for the Vikings. Oh. That is a case hit. That is a James Harrison case hit Vanta. Going to the Steelers spot. Mark Hudson. That is a case hit card. That is a case hit Vanta. Going to Mark Hudson and the Steelers. Congrats, Mark. Those are case hit cards. Nice. I don't know how much James Harrison's worth. I had a NIL one that sold for like $110. All right, and now the actual hit. Brian Mitchell, 52 of 199. No 52s. Commanders on this one. Also going to Mark. See, this is more what I'm used to, like having a bunch of hits kind of popping up out here. All right, here's it. All right, 2 packs left. All right, we've got something interesting on the back, or is it backwards? I think it's backwards. Marcus Allen, I think it's backwards. It is backwards. Pillars of the game, Terry Bradshaw. That is a Eddie George 48. Nope. 48 of 125 going to the Titans spot, going to Ryan Gola. And the next card out is 97 of 99. That is Kanye Udo. That is another one going to the NIL spot. The ginormous jumbo patch. The next one is the heaviest one of them all, so that could be an interesting card. You don't typically get 3 mem cards, like just mems. So, and that pack is heavy. All right, last pack of this break. Oh my. I don't know if you guys can read that. There's a reason why this is heavy. This is a jumbo patch auto booklet. There's a reason why this was heavy. All right. Michael Irvin. Calvin Johnson. That is 62. No 62. 62 and 99 go to the Lions. Joe Namath for the Jets on the die cut for the Jets. Which I said twice. All right. Jumbo patch auto booklet. Is it going to tell us the name on the front or is it going to be on the back? 16 of 25. University of Notre Dame, Jeremiah Love. It's an NIL spot. Woof. Wow. Mike Kilmer. Wow. That's he just got drafted too, didn't he? That's a big card. That's a really big card. He just got what, drafted 3rd in the NFL draft? Dude, Notre Dame fans would want that card just for that reason. Wow. Not for any specific game or event, but wow. That's nice. Yeah, on a $10 spot, he took the Arizona Cardinals and walks out with that. Damn, man. You took 3 out of the 4 hits out of the box, too. That's a nice card. That's cool. Nice hit. 16 of 25. All right, that was a way better break than and we still have a $200 to $400 points card to random to y'all here. So hold on to your butts. We still got that to do. All right, let's do the recap. And then we will do the random for the Panini points. That was a way better break. Way better break than the Megas was. All right. Eddie George to 125. Dylan Raiola to 49. Mike Vrabel to 149. Shedeur Sanders on the select certified. Ashton Genty base rookie. Travis Hunter base rookie. Quinshon Judkins base rookie. Calvin Johnson to 99. Terry Bradshaw, Pillars of the Game. Randy Moss die cut. Barry Sanders die cut. I think I just haven't moved those over. We had the Jeremiah Love jumbo booklet. Let's see if I can slide that in one of these extra thick top loaders here. Actually, it looks like it will. Would it actually slide into this? It actually looks thin enough I can almost get it in one of these. Hold on. Hold on. Just for safekeeping. There we go. Sweet. It fits. I'll actually put it in a jewel case. Sam Levitt on the jumbo patch. Kanye Udo on the jumbo patch. Brian Mitchell to 199 for the Commanders. The Vanta case hit, James Harrison for the Steelers. It's really nice. Jalen Carter was our low numbered card, 20 and 25. Luther Burden the third on a refractor rookie. Quinn Ewers on the Pulsar rookie. Aiden Hutchinson on the patch card. Travis Hunter on the refractor. Terry McMillan on the silver prism from Select. McMillan on the Pulsar from Topps Chrome. Hyper Green, Tyler Warren for the Colts. And might be one of the most valuable cards in the entire break is 2,500 points. So I'm going to take the names now from the list. All right, so I'm going to take everybody that's in this break. And we are going to run the brain rot. All right. Let me go ahead and get you guys to see this. I agree with you, Chad. I never could find anything to buy on it, but people who like soccer, that's, I think, the big thing right now for buying on it. There used to be a lot more to buy. All right. So this is going to be your brain rot race for 2,500 Panini points. Got Mike Kilmer on top, Jaw, Ryan, Mark, Greg, Chris, Luke, Mark, Jaw, Mark, Jaw, Kevin, Jaw, Brad, Josh, Sean, Chris, Jack, Anthony, Michael, Paul, Chad, Mark, Jack, Mark, Jaw, Spencer, Dennis, Ryan, Mark. 31 names for your brain rot. 30. Nope. I want to do 30 seconds, not 10 seconds. 30 seconds on the clock. All right. You guys are set. And you're off. Who's gonna take it? Seconds left. Who's going to surge? Who's going to take it? Congratulations on 2,500 Panini points, also known as somewhere between $200 and $400 on eBay. Congrats, man. And I will copy that into the break handle list here. There are the results there. I am going to put that in the post for this break. 100 points random. Those are results for 2,500 points. Congrats, Chris. I'm actually going to put your name on here. All right. We only have one break left tonight. It is the WWE Blaster break. It is $21 a spot. If we get one more spot taken in it, we would run it tonight. I'll give it a couple minutes. I'll just put it up here. So if you guys want to decide you want to jump in on it. But if anybody wants to jump in on that, and that's the only break we have up left tonight. Not a bad night of breaks. We had some decent cards. I think the ones that we expected to hit did decently well. The ones that are kind of more random or tougher. I will have the schedule up for the week. I will put the reminder again. We will have a consistent Monday and Sunday Monday drop. Tuesday on is going to be a little bit different. So if anybody wants to jump into this break, I only need one more spot taken in it, and I'll run it. If not, we will just guarantee this break for Monday. So that's where we kind of sit with the breaks on this one. I've got 10 other blaster boxes of this, so I'm probably going to take it up to our card shop and just stock them with that. Remaining 10 I got. But I'll give this a couple minutes just to give it a sec to see if anyone else got. Mike Kilmer, you have a good night yourself. Yeah. I think not really much anything else. You want to take Seth Rollins? All right. We'll run it then. What spot? Chris, tell me which one you want. You want 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 10. 1? All right. All right. Send that over. Send that payment over. I'll put you in here, and we'll run those blaster boxes. I'll pull out, and I'll take the other 5 spots. And I will start grabbing people. You got it. I got you at spot 1. All right. So I'm going to grab people for this. Do the rock. All right. You got it. You saw me put it up there and you went, wait a second, the rock's still up there? All right, you can get the rock. All right, I got you for the rock there. I got to go for AJ Styles on one. I feel like I got to do Rhea. I got you in there, Josh, for number 6. And all right, I got to do 2 more. I'm trying to run through the names in my head of the people to put down. Because you guys did Cody, you did Seth, you did Stone Cold, you did The Rock, you did The Undertaker. Up to 2026. Yeah, I just don't know. I like Mankind. I actually like Kane more. I'm actually not the biggest Mankind fan. Just trying to think of like what names I'm like not thinking of right now. I am not taking a Dirty Dom card. Oh. I'm going to do Obafemi. Chad, who's your person? I'm like cruising through a couple names here. I see like Hogan. I see Stephanie Valcaire, but I'm like, I'm just not the biggest Valcaire fan. Definitely not a Liv fan. I was thinking Triple H. I got mixed feelings about Hulk, honestly. I don't know. I got weird mixed feelings about Hulk. I just watched the Joe Hendry redemption coming in. Dude, that'd be sick. God, Danhausen's not in this. Dude, Penta's bad. Is a freaking Penta is awesome when it comes to fighting. I feel like I gotta go with Punk. Like I feel I need to do CM Punk. Like I loved Hulk when I was a kid, but I actually was really critical about Hulk because I felt like he was never on TV and I wanted to see him more. Um, all right, I think I'm going with Punk. All right, I'm going with CM Punk. That's what I think I'm going with is taking CM Punk. All right, so there's all the wrestlers. Did you watch, Josh? Did you watch the Netflix thing about the Real American? I mean, there's a lot of stories about Hogan, how he buried a lot of wrestlers. I mean, the thing that always kind of bugged me with Hulk when he started hearing about it, when he was like, "No, I'm not dropping the title to you." No, like when he went to WCW and like he's like, they're like, "Oh, we're gonna do this thing. You're gonna look big, but you're not gonna win the title." No, he's like, "No, I'm gonna win the title." It's like, really, dude? He seemed like he got a lot of humility. I would watch it. It's very interesting. I think, unfortunately, I feel like later in life he started recognizing more about how much the character Hulk Hogan meant to kids and meant to adults in terms of motivation. You know, the eat your vitamins, say your prayers, do your training, like all of that. I think it didn't hit. Um, it just did not carry as much to him until he was way later in life. And it's like, I think that's the one thing, like with Cena, I do feel like he somewhat understood that for a lot of his career. I think when he kind of went to the movie acting, I feel like he lost it a little bit. Like the number of Make-A-Wish things he did. That was the big problem they had with Luger, though, because they wanted Luger to be the next Hogan. And, you know, it was like Luger, Ultimate Warrior. It never worked out. Really interesting thing about him and Bret Hart. Two did not get along. The whole shtick, if you remember, um, the I think it was SummerSlam when Bret Hart lost to Yokozuna and then Hogan went in and like avenged his friend Bret Hart. Bret Hart hated that whole thing. It was just because Hogan wanted to be on top again. Like, it's a really interesting story about kind of some of this stuff. It's sad. I also understood a lot more about why Hogan got booed out of Los Angeles. I did not realize that Hogan threw himself into the political arena just prior to that. And because of who he supported was a lot to do with, they said that the reason he got booed so bad in LA was because he threw himself into the political arena. Plus there was a lot of people that couldn't let go of what he had done with his past transgressions. And his wife, Linda, apparently, at least according to the movie, the story, he was the first to have the transgressions, but he said that the TV show Hogan Knows Best just destroyed their family. Like, having cameras in front of you 24/7 just did nothing good for their family. Like, it was just total badness. Like, they couldn't get away when they needed to get away. So, I mean, a lot of it, products of their own doing. But all right, I'm going to do a random here for the serial numbers in this one. We'll do a chocolate race for this. We'll do a 30-second one. All right. This will set our serial numbers for this break. But it's a good watch. I didn't think it would be a good watch, but it was a good watch. All right, here we go. Random for serial numbers. And there are your serial numbers. All right, there we go. There's the spots. They're good with randoms tonight. Look like yeah, I think they are. I think they've had a little too much chocolate. All right. I think everybody's here already. But yeah, I do recommend watching the if you have an opportunity, watch the Real American thing. I think there's a little level of respect to gain back for Hogan. You felt bad a little bit for what happened in Los Angeles. I think nobody ever actually thought that Hogan was going to die. The big thing I took away from that was they said that after the neck surgery he had, he said all they did was spend time going in and out of doctor's appointments and hospitals and stuff. And they basically completely blame that his death was due to the neck surgery that he got. So I think there's probably some aspect of, the steroids and the growth hormones and everything that he took, in his time in WWE. But whatever happened during that neck surgery, they basically said that was kind of the killer for him. That's what really it did a number on him. That they said ultimately, because he ended up having like a heart attack. I think I remember correctly. All right. We are all set to go. So this is 5 WWE Topps Chrome Blaster boxes. I've heard somebody, he opened 4 of these things and he got 2 autos and 2 numbered cards. So certain spots, certain numbers also are eligible for the MVP buyback cards. So if we have Roman Reigns or Liv Morgans on those serial numbers, you will get those for buybacks. Again, I am taking the buybacks for break credit if you happen to hit one. Serialized ones are worth $100 if it's over 99. If it's under 99, they're worth $200. That's just 26,162. All right. Very good. Very nice. Very evil. Let's hit something absolutely spectacular for the end of the night. This break has been sitting out there for a while, and I want to see this thing just epically go down as this amazing break that had all these crazy hits, out of blasters, and wrap up this week like that. This has been a bonkers week for me. I had to work third shift this week, and ooh, that's cool. Oh yeah, that's right. These have like a diamond plate parallel that looks pretty awesome. I want to see some monsters come out of these blasters. These lesser known products do seem like they hit more in terms of number cards and autos. All right, here we go. I will call out the serial numbers as we hit them. Charlie Dempsey, spot 3. Andre Chase, spot 7. Jada Parker. I'm going to see somebody go, oh, I should have took them. Jada Parker, spot 0. Rhea Ripley for the Ripley spot on the focus reel. That's from Saudi Arabia. Carmen Petrovic, spot 4. Oh, serial numbers on this one. Christopher Vera's got spot 0. Ryan Gola's got spot 2. Josh Gorak's got spot 4. I've got spot 9, spot 5. Josh Scott, spot 3. Mike LaFrance's got spot 6. I've got spot 7. Chris Vera's got spot 8. And I've got spot 1. Road Dog, Jess James, spot 3. The Queen, woo! Charlotte Flair on the diamond plate parallel. That's going to spot 9. Nice little card there. Trish Stratus, Eras of Excellence, spot 5. BFAB, spot 3. Did we get an auto? We got an auto. Lexus King. Wow, that's a 9 of 10 Lexus King. I don't know who Lexus King is, but it's a 9 of 10 card. That's a cool looking card. 9 of 10. Well, we hit something low. If it was only The Rock or Stone Cold 9 of 10, that would have been even better. But we'll take a 9 of 10. That's not bad. All right, one auto in. Jimmy Uso, spot 1. Damian Priest, focus reel, spot 0. Tala Tonga, rookie card, spot 9. Izzy Dame, spot 8. Santos Escobar on the diamond plate. He's been out for a while. Spot 4. Charlotte Flair, Eras of Excellence, spot 0. The now released Aleister Black. He did not last long. Spot 8. They didn't do nothing with him. Dragon Lee, who I'm kind of surprised didn't get released. Spot 5. This is kind of sad. Uncle Howdy, who is released now on the refractor, spot 3. Solo Sikoa, focus reel, spot 5. Lillian Garcia, who's back, spot 2. the man, the myth, the legend, the phenomenal AJ Styles. On a style spot. Tommaso Ciampa, who's not there anymore. Spot 6. AJ Styles, again, the face that runs the place. Arrows of Excellence. Ricky Saints, spot 4. Carly Bright, spot 9. Jacob Fatu, spot 5. And Nikolai Volkov for WrestleMania. All right. We got one auto. Not bad. That's the over. All right, one blaster down. To 25 DOD $70. Are you saying the Lexus King to number to 25 was $70? That's bucks. Different type of card. Got it. Did 70. Hey, that's not bad. So obviously he's got some pop to him then. Dude's got some pop. All right, let's see if we can do it again. It kind of sounds like with a lot of the megas and the blasters that they're hitting at least one numbered or one auto card in them. Well, there's an MVP buyback right there. We'll see what number it is. I don't remember what number Liv is. We'll find out in a second. Stacy Keebler, spot 1. Cutler James, spot 7. Elton Prince, spot 1. Julia Focus Reel, spot 2. Liv Morgan, spot 7. That would be my spot. Tyler Breeze, spot 1. Lita on the diamond plate, spot 1. Cody Rhodes, Arrows of Excellence, spot 9. Victoria, what is this coming up? A refractor or something. Gamut? Ooh. For the Seth freaking Rollins spot. That's cool. Gamut? I don't know if that's a case hit card, but it darn well looks like one. Chris Rivera. Somebody give me a comp on this card. Tell me if this is a case hit. That looks like a short print card. That looks awesome. Nice Seth Rollins card for you right there. That's a sick looking card. If it's an insert, it's a damn good looking insert. That's nice. Tyler Bate, spot 2. Io Sky, spot 4. Becky Lynch, spot 1. Javon Evans, spot 6. Brooks Jensen, spot 4. Drew McIntyre, spot 2. Shaquan Sugars, spot 4. Dominic Mysterio, spot 3. Lillian Garcia, spot 2 on the refractor. What is this now? Oh, just a pair. It looked weird. Jake the Snake Roberts, spot 4. Candice LeRae, spot 0. Fallon Henley, spot 5. Tozawa, spot. Is it noted as a case hit or as a super short print? Ken? Lash Legend, spot 6. Tatum Paxley, spot 1. Jordan Grace. Nice. Nice hit then. Spot 6 for Jordan Grace. Triple H on the refractor steel plate. Spot 4 going to Josh. And Rhea Ripley, Eras of Excellence. So I will tell you guys this. So we hit one Liv Morgan here, and it's spot 7. Nice. Very nice. See? All right. See, this is what we're talking about. All right, so here's what I'm going to do for you guys. So I've got spot 7, which is the Liv Morgan card, which is the MVP buyback. If we get a second Liv Morgan in the other 3 boxes, I'm going to throw another blaster box in. Okay? So if we get another Liv Morgan, I don't know which number Roman is, but if we get another MVP buyback, I'm going to put another blaster box in this. No additional charge to any of you guys. So that's going to be my kickback give back on this one. I think that card will probably cover what I had to eat. But if I get some more MVP buybacks, we'll throw some more blasters back into this. So depending on how many MVP buybacks we hit might determine how many more blasters I throw into this break. So I don't think I'm going to do another blaster break of WWE. So root for the MVP buyback because it gives you more chances at more hits. I have quite a collection of MVP buybacks going right now. Is that a redemption? I thought that was a redemption. I feel like people are sleeping on WWE stuff. Like, there's some good stuff in here. I mean, at least in a value. Even if you're not a big WWE fan, there's a lot of value in the WWE stuff because the WWE stuff is extremely hot. That's one guy I forgot. Kevin Owens. I don't know if Kevin Owens is coming back. I'm really starting to think he's not. All right, here we go. Box number 3. Good luck. Triple H, spot 4. Julia, spot 9. Naomi, spot 6. Ray Phoenix, spot 8. Shawn Michaels, we have a red? Oh, it's a 36. That's not red. I don't know what color that is. Spot 6. This is Mike LaFrance. Unless it's it's 6 of 50. Unless it's one of the ones we all picked. Io? Kalani Jordan. Kalani Jordan, Mike France on the gold. 36 of 50, serial number 6. Nice hit, Mike. Yeah, that's 3 boxes, and we've had 1 auto to 10, a card. We've had a short print case hit, and a number to 50. These blasters are pretty darn good. Lexus Kin on the refractor, spot 6. KO on Eras of Excellence, spot 7. Ivar, spot 1. Josh Bridges, spot 7. The Miz, spot 8. Fallon Henley, spot 4. JD McDonough, spot 9. Kalani Jordan, spot 5. Uncle Howdy again, spot 3. Hillbilly Jim, spot 8. Ridge Holland, spot 8. Tyson DuPont, spot 9. Bianca Belair on the refractor, going to spot 3. Rusev, Eras of Excellence, spot 9. Axiom, spot 1. Raquel Rodriguez, spot 4. Piper Niven, surprised she didn't get released, spot 2. Ricky Saints, focus reel, spot 1. Kevin Nash, spot 4. Alba Fire, spot 4. Natalia, spot 9, and Batista, spot 8. All right. Box 4. Done pretty good so far. See if we keep this train going. Hope we keep the trend going. Bruno Sammartino. Man, I feel bad for Zelina Vega. The problem is she was doing very well on her own in singles, but she got latched up with her husband, and she just became a sideshow. Like, stopped becoming in the middle and all the fights and everything. And I know it's cool to kind of run with your husband on stuff, but man, that was such a negative to her career. All right, here we go. Box 4. Jada Parker, spot 0. KO, spot 1. Zelina Vega, spot 9. Liv Morgan, focus reel, does not count as an MVP buyback. That's going to spot 8. Julia. I thought that was a 22. 221 of 250. See who it goes to. It's either spot 1 or that is Izzy Dame. 221 of 250 going to the 1 spot. Oh, we got another numbered card, so that's 4 for 4. Kairi Sane, who apparently got released because she wanted to go home. Apparently she wanted to go back to Japan. That's why she got released. It wasn't because of her performance, I guess. Kairi Sane, spot 4. First CM Punk we've seen. Tommaso Ciampa, spot 6. Shawn Michaels. Bianca Belair going to spot 3. Roxanne Perez, spot 3. Zelina Vega again, spot 9. Josh Bridges, spot 7. Solo Sikoa, spot 3. Bailey, Eras of Excellence, going to spot 9. Stephanie Vaquer, spot 4. That thing is, look how off center that was. They were cutting into the other card on that one. Kalani Jordan, spot 5. Natalia on the refractor, spot 9. Bruno Sammartino, spot 9. Wesley, spot 0. Tyson DuPont, spot 9. Joe Gacy, spot 3. Eras of Excellence, The Miz, going to spot 1. Lyra Valkyra, going to spot 8. Raquel Rodriguez, going to spot 4. Ivy Nile, spot 1. And Ray Phoenix, spot 8. All right. So we've hit 1 numbered card at minimum, or a case at every. All right. Last blaster, unless we hit another buyback card. Empty box. All right, here we go. Last box, maybe. All right, here you go. Rikishi, spot 2. Rusev, spot 0. Shawn Spears, spot 6. Stone Cold Steve Austin, spot 0. Osiris Griffin, numbered card, 95 of 399. Nomar Dar. Chris Griffin, 170, or Cyrus Griffin was spot 0. Nomar Dar, 95 of 399, going to this 5 spot. Even I'm kind of hoping for another buyback card to do another box. Ethan Page, spot 3. Dragon Lee, spot 6. Wendy Chow, spot 3. There's a name I forgot about. Braun Breaker, spot 3. Charlie Dempsey, spot 3. Don Marcio, spot 1. Kit Wilson, spot 8. Devon Dudley, spot 8. Bret the Hitman Hart on the diamond plate refractor, spot 0. Rey Mysterio, spot 4. Thea Hale, spot 3. Jay Uso, spot 3. Mick Foley, going spot 5. Alistair Back, focus reel, spot 7. Carmelo Hayes, spot 0. Tank Ledger, spot 5. Roxanne Perez, spot 5. Finn Balor, spot 9. Bubba Ray Dudley, spot 2. Randy Orton, spot 2. Typhoon, spot 9. And Ludwig Kaiser, spot 7, rounds it out. So we did get one numbered card per box. So that's not bad. We only got one MVP buyback, though. All right. Let's do a recap. Not many cards to do the recap of. Nice. That bench will do well for you. The only thing that sucks, Ken, is I just sent your shipment this week. All right. Not a bad break for 5 blaster boxes. I mean, you can't get hobby sometimes as good as this. We had one Liv Morgan buyback card, Charlotte Flair refractor to 9 on the diamond plate. Nomar Dar, number to 399. Keani Jordan, number to 50. It was nice. Izzy Dame, number to 250. The case hit Seth Rollins Gamut card. And the Alexis King, 9 of 10. Very nice. All right. That is going to do it for the breaks tonight. Thank you, everybody, for jumping in. Thank you, everybody, for helping at least get the WWE run. If anybody wants a personal box of WWE blasters, I'll just sell them for the price that I paid for them at, which was $29.99 plus tax. So if anybody wants a personal blaster of Topps Chrome WWE, I might throw a couple things up as personal choices for folks if they want to grab something. But thanks everybody for getting into the breaks tonight. Appreciate it. As always, I will have a break list up technically later today because it is now Saturday. But I hope you all have a great night. I hope you all have a great weekend. Thanks again for joining in, and we will catch you all later.